Welcome to Pilates Plus. I'm Lori. I'm going to take you through a class today that will strengthen your core, strengthen your arms, strengthen your legs, and get you in touch with your inner powerhouse. You ready? Let's grab some weights. So you'll need just mats and a set of weights today. And we're going to start in with our heels together and pulling in through the back line of the body. Feel the shoulders draw all the way down your back and the head grow really tall. So before we do anything, we must breathe, right? So let's breathe in through the nose and exhale through the mouth. Ha breath, H-A, ha. Let it go. Again, inhale and exhale. So here we go. With our palms facing us, we're just going to do a front raise, but make that front raise stop right below your shoulders. And as you're lifting your weights, I want you to think about what muscles you're actually using. And I want you to focus your energy and your thoughts and your minds for the arms to lift from underneath instead of on top. And we're inhaling, exhaling with control. Inhaling and exhaling. Let's just do 3 more. And I want you to start to think about where you are in space and continue to do this with your eyes closed. And as you have your eyes closed, can you maintain that same integrity that you did with your eyes open? Can you feel your belly button pull in to kiss the spine? It's not a forceful. None of this is forcing. Everything is easy. And we're going to finish again with 4, 3, 2, and 1. And we're going to continue, but I want you to add the heel raise and lower. And again, with our inhale and exhale, can you maintain the integrity as you incorporate the whole spine, the body, from the heels to the top of the head? And if your arms are becoming fatigued, just shorten the range of motion. Continue to move. Movement is the key. So let's finish. And inhale, exhale. 3, 2, draw that belly in. And last one. Beautiful job. Spin those heels so that they're in a parallel position, about 4 to 6 inches apart. And we're going to shift our weight back into our heels and crease at the hips as you bend the knees. Reach your heart all the way away. Can you tuck your tailbone under just a little bit? So now you're using those lower abdominals. Bring the hands into the heart, elbows out wide. Moving slowly and with purpose, you're going to reach the right arm out, palm down, and the left arm back, palm up, and then meet everything back into the center. And reach. Feel the first few nice and slow. As you reach from the center line, right where the weights touch here, all the way out your fingertips. Now, if you want, you can pick up the pace just a little bit faster, as long as you maintain the integrity of the exercise. That's most important. Inhale as you stretch away from the body. Exhale, draw it back in. Inhale. Can you continue to keep your weight in your heels so that you can lift your toes up? And that will fire up the energy in the abdominals. Beautiful work. Keeping the back of the neck nice and long. We got 1 more on each side. And then bring those weights in and round right where they are and roll back up. So you stretch through the back of the body. And let's come back and into our center. Again, finding our heels together. Reach the arms long by your side. So rotate palms out. Feel what that does. And then rotate all the way around, palms back again. So palms face forward and palms face back. And just feel how that changes our shape of our collarbones. And we're going to inhale and exhale. Awesome. Remember, flexibility equals strength. And if you're not flexible in that particular area, then you're going to injure and not get stronger. So let's find our weights right here by our side. Draw your shoulders down and back, and we're going to lift up in a wide V and come back down. So the same as a front raise, as we lift here in this particular place, you don't want to go past your shoulders. If you notice, if you stop right below your shoulders, you're still continuing to work those abdominals, and our breath is still the same. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful. And notice that my palms are facing down. I'm not gripping the weights. I'm just palming the weights. And I'm not using really, really super heavy weights, although I can, but that's going to be on another day. Today is about mobility. And so each time you lift, I want you to feel the powerhouse lift your arms. That's in the center of the body. So can you hold your arms out there and rotate the palms up? And let's do bicep curls from here. And as you reach those arms out, really reach out like you have spidey hands. So through the heel of the hand. Now the elbows, again, are just below the shoulders. They're not even with the shoulders. So just remember, the higher I lift my arm, the less I'm going to feel it in the core, and the more I'm going to feel it in the neck and shoulders. And I don't know about you. I got a lot of tension in the neck and shoulders. I don't want to go there if I don't have to. Really reach those arms out and straighten to your best ability. If you're not able to straighten, lower your arms. You want to create movement, right? So we don't want to limit it. As the arms go out, let's reach out and down, all the way down. Spiral from that joint till the palms are facing back. You are fabulous. So let's spin our heels back into parallel. Find our weight shifting back into our heels. Tuck in the tailbone just a little bit, and we're going to reach the weights down. Now, although this is definitely a rear delt fly, I want you to feel like you're hugging a tree. So your arms are in an O shape. Yes, we are lifting from the back of the shoulders, no doubt, but I want you to find the center of your body, and can you draw your shoulder blades to the tailbone instead of allowing them to roll up to do the shrug? I want you to keep that back really flat and the collarbones reaching really long. Can you lift your belly up a little bit more? Maybe tuck your tailbone in, and you'll feel your seatbelt tighten. We got 4, 3, shift that weight into the heels, 2, and 1, and then allow yourself to roll up, rounded spine all the way up, shoulders down and back, keeping that parallel. Take your right arm up towards the ceiling and just tip a little bit off to the left. You're going to bend your elbow till it taps the middle of your head and extend it up. And I know that arm's a little cut off, but you can still see the shape, right? Stretch up. Yes, it may be a tricep press, but I want you to feel your obliques. I want you to look down at the floor after you find that you're doing it right, looking in the mirror. Let that left arm become so heavy, it almost disconnects from the body. And can you keep that right arm now up towards the ceiling? And as you come back upward, bend that elbow, bring it down. The other arm follows and brings it right back up. And we're keeping the shoulder not out, in and down as we tip. Beautiful. Bend and stretch. You know what we're doing, right? And you're going to look down at the floor, so you don't have to look at the camera. You can sense and know where your body is, because you are becoming a smart athlete. You're becoming so smart that you know where your body can go and how far you can take it. And last 5. I know, we did a little bit more. 4 and 3 and 2. And now keep that arm really straight. Bring yourself back up, bend the arm, and come back down. Awesome work. So let's find our feet back into first position. And we're going to bring the weights right down in front. So without rounding the shoulders, pull them back and down. And we're going to lift the weights up to our solar plexus and push down. The work of this exercise isn't the pull up, because no, there is an exercise where you pull it up to your chin, but this is not an upright row. This is called zipper. And I want you to think about unzipping and zipping your jacket, and push down and lift up, and push down and lift up. And can you add the heel raise with this? That might be fun. Balance as you push down. And good inhale and exhale. Always breathing. Always strengthening, breath from the inside out. You guys are doing absolutely amazing. And great job. So now we're going to hold on to our balance. Can you raise your heels to your degree that you're nice and balanced? And we're going to keep those elbows just the way they are, palms facing outward, but the weights are at the forehead. And you're going to press out, bringing the elbows towards each other. And you're looking to straighten the arms. So this looks like from the side, heels together, and you're pressing out. Can you draw the shoulders down as the arms go out? And if you're feeling it in the neck and shoulders, the weights are optional. They're not mandatory. Everything we're doing today is optional. Reach and come back. The weights are a modification so that you feel the muscles that you're working. Really reach out, bring those weights back into the forehead, lower the heels, lower the arms, and finish with the zipper all the way down. Beautiful work. Feel those muscles. So now we're going to take and hold our weights like flashlights. And you're just going to slowly circle as you raise the heels. And as you raise, when you start to lose the integrity, come back down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great. One big circle. Inhale. Exhale. Use the weights to facilitate the breath. And if you don't feel that, then take the weights away. Let's go the other way, all the way down. If you find yourself lifting back to do the exercise, what do I say? Take the weights away. And let's circle and go the other way. Breathing in and breathing out. Awesome. So right here at the solar plexus, you're going to round forward. You're going to feel like a candy cane. Let the arms reach long and hang. And we're just going to do a couple little circles here before we hit the mat. Let's go the other way. Beautiful work. And then allow the weights to feel the spine. They're heavy, 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 heavy. And your head is last. All right, meet you on the floor. Drink some water as you're heading on down, and we're going to have a seat. We're going to take our knees, we're going to keep them bent, and we're going to anchor them to the floor. You want to be about 4 to 6 inches apart, so if you want to put the weight right in between your feet, that might be a nice way to keep the shape, the way that you need to be. The closer you are to your heels, the more challenging it is for your lower back and hips. So if you have issues in those departments, sit back a little bit further. Take the arms and reach them straight out in front. Draw your shoulders down. Start to pull the abdominals in and begin your half roll back. Breathe in as you hold right here. Exhale, lift the arms to the cheeks and round all the way forward over your thighs, lowering the arms. Breathing in. Exhale, rolling back, drawing the shoulders down. Hold here. Breathe in. Arms up to the cheeks. Exhale, forward. And again, if you're feeling it in the neck and shoulders, nix the arms. Take them out. Let's roll back on the next exhale, drawing the shoulders down. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward over the thighs. Good job. As you roll back, slowly pick up the left leg. Lift the arms. Exhale, rolling forward. We're going to continue with a little marching. Inhale, rolling halfway back. Exhale, lift. Inhale, exhale, over. And rolling back. And lift up and over. And rolling back. Lift up and over. Good job. You're going to stay here reaching forward and stack your spine all the way up till it's nice and tall. Hands come behind the head and we're going to lean back. So press those feet into the floor. Squeeze the weight if you got it there. And inhale with a straight back. Lean back as far as you can go. As soon as you feel your seatbelt, hinge forward. Now, if you're feeling it in the crease of the hips and that's all you can think about, straighten out the legs. Inhale, nice, lean back. Exhale, forward. Straight back the whole time. You want to feel that. Hug the tree to the ribs. Inhale, exhale. As soon as you feel a little shake or a little bumpy road, then you know you got it. You got those deep abdominals. Exhale. No tension in the head, neck, and shoulders. We're going to do one more nice deep breath. Inhale, leaning back. Exhale, coming forward. So again, round forward, head in between the arms. We're going to breathe in, start your roll back. Exhale with a finish, drawing the shoulders all the way down. Picking up the left leg, roll down to the small of the back, picking up the right leg. You're in that nice dead bug position. Start with your right leg a little lower, exhale, lift. Little lower, exhale, lift. You can always put your head down if it's in the way. Don't force yourself to do something. Always feel 100% good in the exercise. If you're not 100% and you're working at 70%, put the head down until you feel balance. And we're going to do one more on each side, and I'm going to challenge you to roll back up. So as your right leg comes down, let's lift those arms up towards those cheeks and exhale, grab the thighs, round the spine, come all the way forward, and then inhale, lifting up. We're going to stretch those legs all the way out. Pick up your weight, and we're going to roll back. Can you keep your head in between your arms? Inhale as you lie all the way back down. Exhale as you come back up. Try not to lower the weights. Try to keep the weights right by your head, reaching forward. Inhale, exhale, lie the spine down, keeping your head in between the arms. Now, I know this might be very hard and you might be kicking your legs up. If you are that person, I don't want you to roll all the way back up. I want you to do a half lift. So inhale, make a choice. Exhale, come up, or exhale, do a chest curl. Reach the legs away. Begin to roll back. Inhale. Exhale, lying all the way down. Breathe in through the nose. Make your choice. Exhale. 100% or 70%. Do it. Inhale, lying back down. And everyone should be down. And we're going to bend those elbows and place the weight off to the side. Let the arms reach long by your side. And we're going to shift the right leg over to meet the left. And we're going to grab a hold of our right wrist and we're going to bring ourselves over for a nice little side bend stretch, opening up the whole right side of the body. And then I want you to bring yourself back into the center and let your arms come down. Relax through the legs, see if you can get the hips and everything to reach down, and you have a natural little arch to your lower back and your ribs can sink just a little bit to connect to the floor. Keep your arms pressing down into the mat. Take the right leg up towards the ceiling, out to the side, and then back together. So we do a single leg circle, and your circle should reflect what your hips can do. Breathing in and breathing out. Let's go the other way. Feel the legs squeeze together. Inhale, exhale. One more time. And then that leg comes down next to the left when we walk back and into the center. Lace the fingers together, give you one big middle stretch, and then allow the arms to come back down. Walk your legs over to the right, squeeze the legs together, and then grab a hold of your left wrist and tip just a little bit over to the right. So just a little bit of yoga filtered in here because I love this stretch. And then we're going to come back into the center with the upper body and let the arms come down. Single leg circle, left leg up and around. Inhale. Exhale. Make your circles with purpose. They're not just floating in space. You're noticing what you're noticing. And if you're noticing me, my right hip is all over the place. This is a very tight Awkward side for me, up and around. Good, inhale and exhale. And 3, and 4, and 5. Beautiful work. Let that leg come down, squeeze the inner thighs, and then just let yourself walk back and into the center. Bend the knees one at a time, walking them back in. Feel the feet hit the floor. And if you can walk closer, that's fine. But if you step out a little bit further, that's even better. Draw the shoulders down, tuck in your tailbone, and let's lift our hips up into bridge. And we're going to hold our bridge here. And you're going to alternate right heel lifts and then left heel lifts. And you're going to keep your gaze looking down your body as we hold this lift using the back of the body. Exhale, 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 and then let yourself come down. Feel your hips reach towards your heels. Next one, take a nice deep breath, inhale, and then as you exhale, press equally through both feet, press through the back of the arms, and now alternate your toes lifting, as if you're tapping the floor. And as you alternate your toes lifting, just notice the difference between heels lifting and toes lifting, and what that does to your legs and what that does to your bridge. And if you're way down here, see if you could lift those hips up a little bit higher, get that mobility in the front. And I want you to drop both toes down and bring your hips towards your heels and maybe your heels towards your hips. And then bring it all the way back in. So we're lifting the legs up, pulling them in toward your chest. Lift your upper body up to the legs so that you're tight as a ball. And I want your legs to press into your hands. So feel the legs press into your hands and how you lift up just a little bit and then roll back down. Now I want you to take your hands to the front of the thighs, and as you exhale, lift your head, neck, and shoulders, but press the thighs into the hands. Keep pressing the thighs into the hands. Keep the elbows out to the side. Notice what that does. And then lie back down. Take the hands on the inner thighs. Breathe in, and as you exhale, head, neck, and shoulders come up. Now try to pull apart those legs. Squeeze those inner thighs. And then lying back down. Hands to the outer thighs. Exhale, coming up. Press and try to open those legs and see how that changes the sensation of your abs. Bring the knees all the way into the chest, and as you exhale, head, neck, and shoulders come up. Legs move. See if you can move that 360 circle, and we're going to tap the floor and roll back, and tap the floor and roll back. Keep the head square over the shoulders as we roll like a ball. Exhale. Try not to let the knees come back into the chest. They're always pulling away. And then I want you to come up and place the feet on the floor, and then we rise all the way up. Stretch those legs out. That should feel really good. Great job. And then we're going to press down into the thighs to lift yourself up really tall. Now, if you are here, that's okay too. I want you to think about sitting up as tall as you can. As you sit up as tall as you can, take your hands to the outside, drop your chin, round your spine, pull the belly button all the way in as we do spine stretch forward. So keep the round spine, take your hands in between your legs and push into the floor to round. And then release. Again, push into the floor to round the lower back and curl the upper back even further. And release. And exhale. And inhale. We're going to do that one more time. Exhale, push and round, breathing into the kidneys. And then sitting up. Feel the legs reach out to your ability. If you need to put towels or something under your knees so that you can release some of that pressure in the lower back, please do it. Always use props to help you succeed. All right, so here we go into spine twist, reaching the arms out, or if you have issues with the shoulders, keep the fingers on the shoulders. We're going to spiral over to the right, pulse 1, 2, 3. If you sense that you're using your arms to twist, then take it to the shoulders like I'm doing. Bring it back to the center. And I want you to inhale, 2, 3, exhale, center. And again, inhale, 2, 3, and center. Now, if you feel one leg getting longer than the other, Awesome. That means you're using your hips, so I need you not to. So make your twist a little smaller so that you don't use your hips and you really stretch out through the ribs. We got this one more time. And then you're back into the center and you're going to release the arms. Soles of the feet together. Nice little round stretch for the hips. And we're going to do single leg kick and double leg kick today. So let's come forward to our elbows. Legs are stretched all the way out behind us. Push into the floor. Lift your chest. Walk your feet out. See if you can bring them in about the width of that weight again. And you're going to stretch all the way out. Whew. Starting with the right heel, bring it in and flex that foot, squeeze, 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 and send it out. And squeeze, 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 and stretch. Now, as you're doing this, you're not sinking. You're pushing away. You're always sending the floor out even further. Squeeze and reach and squeeze and reach. Now, the squeeze is actually the hamstrings working to stretch out the knees and the quads and the hip flexors. This is a beautiful stretch. And then we're going to come down. And I want you to turn your head to the right. Take the legs and walk them in together. Take the hands to the lower back and allow the elbows to fall down. And if your elbows don't touch the floor, no worries. You're going to get there. You want your back to stretch here. Take both legs as one, flex the feet, pull the heels in and squeeze 1, 2, 3, and then slide the hands down your back, lift your chest, point those toes, really reach away and turn your head the other way. Slide up, drop the elbows, send it all the way back and stretch. Turning your head the other way, squeeze, 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 and stretch. And the other way. Squeeze, 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 and stretch. Last one. Squeeze, 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 stretch. Turn your head and squeeze, 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 and stretch. So let's move into shell. Push your hands underneath your shoulders. Send yourself all the way back, round the spine as you sit back towards your heels, stretching out the shoulders. Coming forward into a kneeling position. Hello. So we're kneeling down, and I'm going to step the right foot out to the side on the inner arch. Hands behind the head. Lift your chest all the way up. Tip yourself over. And now lean away. Work those obliques. And inhale. And inhale. Beautiful. Let's do this. 4. Come on, one more time. And as you tip yourself out there, take your left hand to the floor. Keep your right hand behind your head. Lift your chest up, or flexing that right foot, and we're going to lift and lower. As you lift, use your abdominals. Keep reaching that leg away. And as you lift, you're, again, working from the center out your heel. And as you hold it in the top position, pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Keep reaching. Good. 3, 2, 1. Put that foot down. Reach all the way out into a side angle stretch. Beautiful. Let that arm circle back just a little bit. And then around as you come forward. Spin around. Keep that same leg back there. Find your tabletop position. Curl your toe under, and we're going to lift upward and then put the knee down. So we're working into a modified plank. So lifting the left knee off the floor and putting it back down. And exhale, lift and put it down. Exhale and lift and exhale and lift. Great job. Both knees back in. Round the spine, roll up. Take your wrists, circle them out. You ready for the other side? All righty, I am. Here we go. Out to the side. Circle, stretch those hands around. Bring the hand behind your head. Tip and extend. Keep your head always pressing into the palm of your hand. And that will keep your neck strong. The thumbs are at the base of the skull, lifting up and massaging. Yep. Letting go of any tension you might feel there. And if you notice, my head doesn't loll from side to side. I'm working center of the body and out. Great. Let's do one more. And then you're going to go tipping off to the right side, allowing the right hand to come to the floor. Shoulders back and down, and we're going to lift and lower. Holding in the up position, limits to 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Put that foot down. Let's spiral all the way around. Oh, I forgot the side angle stretch. Let's do that. Can't forget the stretch, right? And reach the arm all the way out. Roll back, reach that arm. Awesome. All righty. Now we can spiral around because I know you're looking forward to doing this modified plank. Keep the hands directly underneath your shoulders, shoulders back and down. I want the soft part of your elbows. Curl the toe under and we lift up and bring it down. Inhale and exhale. Use your abs. And careful that your head doesn't come chin to chest, that you're feeling your head, neck, and shoulders reaching long. Keep going. And up. And down. This one we're coming up, and this will be our last one. Really be strong. Come back down. Both knees come in. Open the knees really wide. Shift your weight back. Shift from side to side. That should feel yummy, yummy, yummy. And we're going to make our way forwards to our belly. Reaching your arms out in front. So chin to chest, legs all the way out. I want you to press into your right hand and lift the left side of the body. And then lower. And press into your right hand and lift and bring it down. And lift. Same side. All right, so I want you to feel same side working. Beautiful. Now, if this bothers your neck and shoulders, just do the legs. If this bothers your lower back, just do the arms. We're going to do one more on each side. Beautiful. Slide the hands in under your shoulders or just behind so that the elbows are reaching back. Without using your hands, just lift your chest up. Now use your hands just a little bit to lift a little more. Hold that. Really press down through your legs. Without moving your upper body, lift the hands off the floor. And then come all the way back down. So again, inhale, just lift the chest off. The collarbones lift off the floor. Give yourself a little more lift by using your hands. And then on your exhale, stretch your body long. Let go of the floor. And then bring it down. We're going to do that one more time. Inhale on the chest. Exhale, a little press into the hands. Inhale, hold. And then bring it down. So we're going to use that same method to lift your chest up. Reach your arms out, circle them around, and bring it in and down. Inhale up, reach out, and down. And up. Now, if you're feeling it in the neck, don't do it. Do what we did before. We got one more. And down. Good. Pushing up. Sitting back into a nice round back. Walk your hands into your knees. Keep those toes curled under. Lift the hips up. You're going to stand
with your heels down and your head down in between your arms. Now, if you're standing here and you're still bent and you haven't come up, let go of the floor. Take your hands to the front of the thighs, press into your thighs. Begin to reach your chest away so it's a flat back. And then allow the tailbone to round and come in. Inhale, press into the thighs and elongate. Exhale, tuck and round. One more time, inhale. Nice long spine press into those thigh bones. Exhale, tuck and round. Arms dangly as we roll all the way up, shoulders back and down. We find the front and we let those arms lift and circle down. Inhale, exhale. All of these things moving the body stimulates the brain, cleans out those cobwebs, gets you ready. That's it. Up, lift. Good. And the other way and up. One more time. Up and down. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you have any questions, please email me at Laurie@PilatesPlusRestoration.com. Visit me on Instagram and TikTok at Pilates Plus Marlton.